actually, right, one thing. Tell me when I'm back on. Okay, sorry folks, that's not my bad, that's Jilly, it's Jilly. Anyway, we'll get on to it in a minute, but just watch this. I'll tell you what, oh yeah, look at this. Crab City. Look at that, look at the crab, look at the crab. Yes. So now folks, this is a great opportunity. Can't just sit at home sort of like doing work. Thought I'd come out when the wind's blowing. So now we're gonna get, oh wait for the, oh there we go. Yeah, they're gonna be smoky, man, I'm telling you. Folks, it's gone from a direct westerly into a northerly, is it? It's a northerly, is it? Direct, sort of like, is that a north? Man, this is good. This is good. Stand by. Let me just pull this over here because I squeezed myself around there. Sorry about that. Sorry. Look at this. Look at this. Now, first of all, streaks of plumes of dark soot coming out of the engines as the auto throttles make their own adjustments. This is the aircraft doing this. Obviously, captains or first officers' hands are over the throttles, just ready to make any adjustments that they feel they want to. But I'm not sure if it's the Boeing or the Airbus where you feel the throttles actually moving. I think it might be the Boeing, whereas the Airbus, they stay still apparently, which some pilots are not keen on. But look how much she's crabbing, man. Look at this. Now it's going to start lining it up. This will be the... It's quite... Look at the ailerons being used here, folks. Look at the ailerons. So now it's oh, usually it's sort of like oh yeah, you're gonna see probably more pilots, and not all of them, but some of them will use what is a common way of landing in crosswinds, really, where they'll dip the wing towards the wind, basically. So if it's coming the other way, then obviously the left wing will dip. But sometimes we've seen it where they get it slightly wrong, isn't it? Like the 321 that we caught. Well, we caught when we weren't live, and I had to wait 8 hours before I could show it to you guys. And then it went viral, didn't it, Jilly? 321. So we might get a little bit of a... Yeah, perfect example of great minds thinking alike, that whole thing with the titles and putting me in there with the app thing. There we go. Nice one, Jilly. Rudder will come into play. Get ready with the rudder. Now it'll either be pre-touchdown or... No, he's down. There comes the rudder now to straighten it up. Wow, yeah. Kicking it sideways, man. How cool is that? Some pilots straighten it up before they touch down. Other pilots straighten it up after they've touched down. I think it was Screaming Emu said he gets all... you tend to get all... what was it? In a kerfuffled or articulate. Spaceship. What about that, folks? Hey, thank you so much for your feedback on the model airport video that I put out, which, you know, we've had a lot of good feedback from so many people of all diverse, you know, backgrounds in terms of, you know, their what they do for a living kind of thing, and even editors have given us some kudos as well, because there was a lot of audio files on that, and trust me, when one pops out and goes wrong and it ends up somewhere else, you're definitely getting in a kerfuffle, I can tell you. And that was all done on my phone, believe it or not. Come on, son, get that bleeding. So what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Coming to your comments in a sec, folks. Yeah, I think it's funny, isn't it? Because who was it who said you should run the titles at the front end? Who was it when he was interviewing me? No, he was interviewing me. Yeah. Old matey, DJ, Chris Moyles. Yeah. He said just one little thing I might mention is you might want to run the titles at the front. You know, I'm like, yeah, but the thing is that, you know, listen. He's like, all right. Yeah. But the front end one was a bit of a technical, logistical challenge for Jilly because of timing, literally just down to timing. But we've sussed it now because we're working with another program, aren't we, Jilly? The whatever it is, yeah. So it makes it easier. So now we've done it, and I hope you like it. So that's where we're going to run the titles at the beginning of every show. Yeah, and at the end, yeah. Nice bit of auto throttle. Yeah. SAS. Could be our sim guy. Is it Dave? So now you're going to see some long landings here, folks. Nicely done. So the keys are the TDZ, the touchdown zone, is basically there. You see that, or is that the lineup? No, I think that is the keys, isn't it? But these white markers that you see, I think actually the big marker is possibly the touchdown zone. I think that right there, folks, is the TDZ, or the TDZ, as our good American friends would say. Now these red lights here are called the PAPIS, P-A-P-I-S, which is too high, too low. Okay. Stop talking, Joe. Watch the place. Let them watch the place. Why isn't this loading? Why isn't it loading? My thing's not loading. I keep selecting the line. Yeah. No, I'm a 4G. No, it's just like I'm selecting it. I'll come out of it and go back into it. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, there it is, yeah. Kieran the pilot, that's correct, Jerry, about the touchdown zone. Thank you, Kieran. What, you mean that bar there? Big markers is the touchdown zone. Oh, what, the keys, as they call them? You know, like piano keys. But they look a little bit close to the beginning of the runway. I thought that they were sort of like, oh, but it may be just a Hoppy-Kitty. Big marker is the touchdown zone. Thank you, Sotti. Okay, so the keys are sort of the beginning of the runway, I'm guessing. But so let's look out for who's going to hit the touchdown zone. But look how many, our little, mind you, does that go both sides? It goes both sides as well. I think it's 50, and there's the... Oh, mate, this geezer's all over the gaff. Oh, yeah, look at him drifting, man. Look at the drift he's got. But you just fly it straight. Now, watch the flight surfaces. Now, I told you about windy landings the other day, didn't I? Hit the TDZ, son. Right on it. Nice, but a big kick. EGPX piano keys are the threshold markings, yeah, over the threshold of the runway, the beginning of the runway. So there we go. And these orange instruments that you see here, that is the instrument landing system, the ILS. Yeah. Here we go. Now look at this for sideways action, folks, and the movement that's going on there, and look at the stuff coming out of the engines. Everything's going on it. Little bit more challenging for the pilot, of course. Wow, look at this. Just give you an idea. Wow. This guy just... Oh mate, that is just unbelievable, man. Just see all the flight surfaces, the flaps, well, the speed brakes being used as ailerons, see the split ailerons at the end of the wing, see the boards come, just see the rudder moving, see the kick action, see the way they landed it, and what a peach of a landing and all, mate. Wow, just everything about that was gnarly, wasn't it? See the plumes of smoke coming out. You don't, Nick Gray, arresto momentum. I think it's a bit of Latin, isn't it? That's not how you spell Romans, go home. What, this one? Oh, this guy is famous. It must be. Yeah. Empty Dreamliner in from Gatwick. What, this one? This one? That was an insane landing from that 380, man. Being lighter may be a little bit more of a challenge, I'm wondering. Is this it, Julie? See, there's that right dip. Yeah! Beautifully executed, man. Oh, cheers, man. Do you want a sticker? Yeah. Let's give him a sticker. Thanks, mate. I'm perfect, I'll keep it. Good lad. Thanks, mate. Oh, mate, thank you. Cheers. I love Okay, say it there, Dad. Got a couple of workers down here. Dave from BA Engineering watching right now during his, was it tea break, did you say, Jenny? Planespotting channel. Welcome to Big Jet TV, brand spanking new member. See how much movement is in the aircraft. So past the touchdown zone now, and he's going to go around. Jilly, we should have a pa-ting noise that goes up for every go around, shouldn't we? It would have been going nuts during thingamajig, wouldn't it? During that's by the way, folks, that's a very late wind shear go around. And how do I know that? Because they still got their gear down. Generally, a normal a pilot induced go around they'll reconfigure the aircraft very quickly, but during a wind shear go around there's other procedures, and that's why they're continuing to keep the undercarriage down. Wow, how about that? See how the Schwarzes do. You're a lousy plane! Okay. Yeah, drilled it. Yeah, well controlled. Alex Hilton, he was literally on the tarmac that go around, yeah? We've had it before. Actually, I've spoken with a 350, BA 350 captain once who said that they will sometimes override the go around. The wind shear warning. After all, it is just the wind shear. But generally, the procedure is with a wind shear warning, you go around. I think, anyway. But that was super, super smashing. Yeah, Deborah Davies, Jilly, that's what we should do. Well, we should do it, because it's not going to happen all the time, is it? We're not going to bore people with the noise of, like, ding, money being given and all that. Uncle B. No, mate, I think it's hilarious. It will work, trust me, go with me on it. Like an alert, just an alert, a funny alert or something. In fact, you could actually get the quite heavy, nice. Yeah, that was a little bit sort of like last second fast rate of descent into the ground there, because he sort of like bumped a little bit, didn't he? No, I'm not, Jimmy. I can't do the wind shear. I mean, I can imitate it, but a real one, the real one. I don't know, it's not copywritten, is it? Diesel 13 Japan Airlines 777, 4 minutes out. Even these little ones, folks, are, look, struggling. Look at the drift on it, man. I pull like that. I hope that's all right with you guys, but it just gives you an idea of the drift. Lance D, slap it down or go around. Paul Weston, welcome back. Do not. Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right. Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh, hold on a minute, wait a minute. There we go. Double strike. No, not really. I disagree with that, Jilly, because it's not dangerous at all. In fact, if anything, it's no, it's not. No, man, no. I mean, if it crashed, we wouldn't put one up going wah 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 like that, would we? Eh? Like an overlay, like oh dear, or no. No, but just a bit of a novelty. It'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Like Michael. I don't know. Maybe if when I have a rethink about it later, I'll probably be like, yeah, Jerry, no, you're not doing that, son. You're not doing that. Hear the vents, man. Hear the vents working overtime on those engines, man. The that you hear. Okay, so leaning it into the right, straightening it up. She's quite happy with that. Yeah, nice landing. So also the other thing, the other instrument that you'll see, the other flight control surface that comes into action on the landing, on the touchdown, is obviously the rudder, because when they land, they're either landing facing in the direction that we've seen them crabbing at, or like this, or they straighten it up before they land, and that is literally down to the pilot. There are standard operating procedures, but those are really kind of the two options. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out on this one. Hold on, watch this. Look at this, mate. I don't reckon this is a very... Well, we'll see. Oh! Right, here we go. Watch all the flight surfaces over the wings and the flaperons and everything working. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Go for it. Yeah, he's flared that nicely. Oh, bang, get it down. Nicely done. No issues whatsoever. And look, judging by the rudder, that pilot had it fully under control. Hello, big lad. Alan Eason, you just have to love with ladies. Got to be stronger than 11 knots on the glide slope, Screaming Emu saying. For what, 11 knots on the glide slope? It's got to be for what? I've missed the back end of that. Nanato. Nanato has gifted a membership. Thank you, Nanato. Nick Gray wins 360 at 11, but variable between 320 and 030. So maybe that variability is what's giving them trouble. There we go. Yes, so friction layers is what we're talking about here. And that's something that I learned a long time ago from one of our old gold members. I can't remember who it was back there. But the friction layers, the different friction layers that they come through. So the wind isn't constant. It's all over the bleeding place. And that's what the final instructions will be. Clear to land, runway 27 right. Winds are, what do they say, 03, whatever they are. Come on, hurry up, tell me, mate, I'm just about to land. There is also obviously the... Oh, wow, look at the elevators, man. Wow, that was just... No, and that movement on the flight deck is a pull, push, sort of like... But even though it looks quite aggressive, it's actually... It's what's known, in my eyes, as oversteer, understeer, counteracting it. So when you put an input in, you kind of have to counteract it with a bit of negative, if you see what I mean. So, oh, these skylarks, man. There's loads of skylarks. See that one? Steve Vischer has gifted a membership. Thank you, Steve. So, okay, here's the deal, folks. The reason why I'm here this afternoon is because we were umming and ahhing about what we're going to do, because next week, and listen to what I'm saying, and remember this, put it in your diary, there's no midweek show next week. Chances are Julie will probably play something out, we'll do something whilst I'm away. My once a year golf trip, folks, it's not a tournament. Julie said it's a tournament. I'm not on Sky Sports or anything like that. I might get 10 holes in one or something, and then I would be on Sky Sports, wouldn't I? But no, it's just a bunch of mates. We do it. It's a Ryder Cup series once a year that we do it, and So no midweek show. Yeah, definitely not a professional tournament, that's for sure. Although, you know, I pretend it is. I get all my shoes ready and, you know, get all my clubs clean, everything's fantastic, my shirts brilliant, shorts are great. I go out there and I shoot a flipping 94. Just mentioning Biman there, Jilly. That's Biman have just made a big announcement, man, about going back to AIRBUS. Originally, they turned down. Wow, nice drift there, beautifully executed there, man. They just turned down. Oh yeah, let me finish what I'm talking about with the show and all that. So we decided that because of my going away next week with no midweek show, we would first of all we were umming and ahhing about today's show in terms of the evening show, you know, the on air, but we saw that it was windy and we were like, you know what, we've got to go out there and film planes, especially when we had the Delta Team USA 339 went around, strong winds right now. So anyway, regarding tonight's show and Sunday's show, stand by. Oh, there it is. So, today's show, the instead of the on air, we're doing this now, as you can appreciate, which I think, to be honest with you, most people would probably prefer. But Sunday, and get this, folks, it's my last day here in the UK for 5 days. I'm making sure that I'm back to bring you a Sunday show the following week, so I'm only missing one show. So, you know, because you're important to me, man. You guys you're important to me. Always thinking about everything when I'm the show and everything when I'm away. I don't turn off, which is probably why I play so bad. So they've just signed an order for 350s, haven't they? 359s, Biman. Wow, okay, kind of drilled that one nicely though. That was firm, wasn't it? Let's say firm. He firmly got that down, or she. A Lamb, welcome to Premium. So the deal is, folks, that Sunday, for Sunday's show, I'm gonna try to stay live from early morning, because we've got somebody coming in, returning from their honeymoon. To a couple. Obviously, I hope it's a couple. She's on her own. Well, where's he then? Yeah, let's not talk about that. Anyway, we'll be a couple, a newlywed couple, returning from their honeymoon in, where was it, Jilly? Hong Kong, there we go. Great place, man. Great place, Hong Kong. So, and they're coming in at like crack a sparrow's fart. About 6:45 or something like that. Yeah, so it's an inbound flight from Singapore around about 6:45 a.m. on Sunday. And I thought, you know what? Let's try and go double up and go as long as we can with maybe a road trip on halfway through it or something. So Sunday, it's going to be an all-day show, folks. Say that it's an airfield, and an airfield, I'm actually blocked. I've got like a wind block here. Oh, a bit long there. Look at that. Look at all the flight services. There we are. So quite a ways past the touchdown zone. Now, you never know, folks. Some of these pilots may be getting a wind shear warning, but the very quick actions of the flying pilot will be override. No, we're down, sort of thing. I'm happy we're down, and he just override it very quickly. That's how, you know, and that's stuff that we're going to be doing in the simulator as well. Oh, look behind you, Jerry. Look behind you, son. Now, listen, folks, I'm going to run this one with none of my bleeding blabbing, but let's just listen to all the noises coming from the engines, the vents, the speed up from the engines, and the noise that's being created by the undercarriage as well, believe it or not. But just look out for the plumes of smoke and everything, just like you did. But on this one, have a look at the end of the wing if you can, and see these split ailerons, which they call almost like piano keys. Dance of the ailerons. Watch this. Insane. John H. Toga is next. Here we go. So, same pilot, probably, I'd imagine, have another go. I was going to say son or madam. What on the holds like, GP? What on the holds like? Busy or what? Oh wow, okay, the holds are quite busy then, folks. Big shout out to Nats, of course. Having the control. Okay, here we go. He's got it this time, or she's got it. There we go. So the Bimman's in, GP. It's in. Roy Van can, and if anyone can, Roy Van can. He's back. But I think he might have just fixed his payment or something, because he's always here. Roy Van Can, welcome back to first class. Oh my God, that's hilarious, mate. Where's it showing on radar? Is it taxiing at Heathrow? Oh, that's hilarious, man. Yeah, David Davis, very funny. I'd just like to say, good luck, we're all counting on you. I've said that to a couple of crews before. One crew were just like, what? I'm like, oh, hey, good luck, thanks for flying me. I'll get me Coke. A little high. Is he a little bit high there? That's alright, that's alright. Karen Langley. Oh, okay. Roy's saying that there's a problem with YouTube. Yeah, it happens often. It's not, you know. Think of how big YouTube is, folks, and just think of the logistics, technical logistics, that is, of what they do, and then you kind of give them a bit of a break, don't you? That Emirates 380 was just insane. Did you hear that? How far down the runway did you hear it, folks? Did you hear the reversers? Jess Phillips was upgraded to first class. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, I'll be honest with you though, Jilly, mate. Do you know what? I'd rather be standing here filming this in these temperatures, in these conditions, than standing here. I wouldn't have come up here if it had been like 26 degrees and baking sunshine. Yeah, look at this. This is just perfect to show how skillful the pilots are, how well they're trained, and they're not just trained, folks. Once they're a qualified pilot, you go through regular refreshers. Some pilots spend a bit of time, spend a bit of money going to the simulators, one of which we're going to be visiting next month, folks. We've got quite a busy month. Oh no, this month. Sorry. No, next month. Sorry, it's June the 1st. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, next month, folks. We've got quite a busy schedule on, just for you. 2 simulator visits. How about that? Look at him, crab. Look at him, crab. He's a big crabby as you are. Hey, Lamb, when is Big Jet going back to Mildenhall? As soon as possible, Lammy. Well, Mildenhall's not the first on the list in terms of military shows. It's always Lakenheath, Coningsby. Lakenheath's a lot closer. Coningsby's a full 2 days because I have to get up there and, I have to drive up there, which takes 4.5 hours, is it, Jilly? Cheetah 1903, no, I won't be around tomorrow, I'm afraid, my friend. I have other commitments on Saturdays mainly. Rich B, Slinger on its way in shortly. Westbrook. So this is All Nippon ANA. Now these guys are very knowledgeable about hello Brain, hello. Very skilled, sorry, in sorry, I just had to smack it with a hammer for a minute. If in doubt, give it a clout. Yeah, All Nippon, Japan, from probably Haneda or something like that. See, normally we'd see that head on at us, but look at it now, flying into the wind, but flying it normally because the aircraft kind of does it all for you. Yeah. So these guys at Haneda, oh, listen to the vortex. Oh, sort of like flare, semi-flare. They're just holding that flare. Beautiful touchdown, man. Perfectly executed crosswind landing. And of course, you know, Coningsby's fantastic. We love it. It's the RAF. And Lakenheath is just awesome with the US Air Force because of the afterburners, guaranteed afterburners. You do get afterburners at Coningsby now and then if they're practicing QRAs or something like that. But most definitely every single day at Lakenheath, other than the weekends, of course. And but then we've also got Mildenhall, which is more to do with the fuel support teams, which is home of the 100th refueling, air-to-air refueling squadron with the... have they got any KC-46s up there yet? All KC-135 still. And it's a great place to visit, folks, don't get me wrong. You know, and I love it. Granted, not, you know, if we were to take a cross-section of Big Jet TV's audience, it would probably be about a... I don't know what the split would be for military and commercial, but I do love getting up there when I can. So, you know, we will definitely... Let me get back from Spain, and then we'll see what we can do the following week. See if we can do a military show the following week. Milden always is a little bit difficult, though. Oh, is that... Oh, look, big power up there, man. Was that maybe because he was... the speed was a little bit low. Yeah. Yeah. We'll work it out, mate. We'll figure something out. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that you know, the members take preference on more or less everything, folks. So we have to consider, over any show, really, to be honest with you. But we have to obviously consider our members and getting overseas. And what we were considering, what I actually put to Jilly was that because there will be no European show next month. And I'm putting this to our first class and super class members. Obviously, as you know, I always run it past you guys first. It's got to be a boardroom decision. So could all members join me in the boardroom, please? All first class and super class members, if you could join me in the boardroom, please. Right, excuse me, I'm just going to have a chat. Doing the US show to all members, including crew members. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Let's have a chat about it then. So the plan is, folks, that next month we're going to do a US show. Obviously, we've got 1 week to cram it in, so that's why there may not be a military show next month. But we're thinking. Is it all right with you guys if we do a US show and put it out to all members, seeing as we're not able to do a Euro show next month? How do you think about that? As first class and super class members, answer on the postcard. Yeah, there is that option. There is that option. How about there is another option, folks. Oh yeah, it's July, isn't it? Oh yeah, July's Honolulu. Yeah. Okay, so here's another option. We could do 2 days in Frankfurt, or 2 days in Schiphol, or something like that. It's entirely up to you. I mean, David Mead has upgraded to first class. Thank you, David. Go for it. Sounds good. Okay, yeah, but that's all people answering on the US show. Yes, but make it Anchorage. I'm up for it, mate. I'm up for it. I'm used to it now. It's like going down the road, isn't it? Singapore slinger. See how the Singaporeans do. Here we go. You know what? Put that on the back burner, Jilly. Avio 380, Hamburg or Hamburg Findwerder, the 321 factory airfield that the FAL for Airbus with the 321. Is that Findenwerder? Is that mate, I'll do Anchorage again. I don't have a problem with that. Get all premium members. Get everyone. Well, yeah, but what other ones do you choose, man? Oh, what you mean, the Frankfurt double, or Anchorage? Yeah, there's a lot of variety at Frankfurt. Let's be honest, but it's you know, it's quite complex in terms of visual sounds, but a great shot from the hotel there. We do have the other spectators' positions there at Frankfurt. So yeah, it's always a bit of a difficult one. I don't mind. I'll do anything. River Flame. Yeah, we've done Japan. Yeah, that's no. I like the idea of Hamburg, Jilly. I'm saying not now, not for this one, but we must. Kind of been there, seen it, done it, worn a t-shirt. Yeah, I know. Daniel Hill, Lisbon with the turn-on point. Yeah, that is a pretty amazing position at Lisbon. Aircraft disappear from you, but you get all the action. Now look at the aileron, outboard. See the aileron being used there? Oh, thanks, mate. Wow, how cool is that, man? Yeah, half that. I didn't realise that the Boeing aileron was a split aileron. Had no idea. That's the first time I've seen the aileron split like that. Interesting, that. Yeah. Rich B, been to Incheon, South Korea. Incheon. Well, the thing is that we can't do Korea, Rich, because it's illegal. I'd end up in yeah, server access and all that kind of stuff. It's logistically Bob the Bomb, Skiathos. We will go back to Skiath at some point, folks. Yeah, it's going to be the big stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Liam Grogan, yes. I think summer this year was in March. 737. Next generation. Yeah, exactly. It's got to be somewhere where we've been before, folks. We're not going to do something. Yeah, we're not going to do something new, folks, because we haven't got a lot of time to plan it. So just accept the fact that we're going to do an international show, but it needs to be somewhere we've been before, so that we can just jump straight on it when we get back, and we want to include all our members. So it's going to be for all members, premium, first class, super class. Yeah, New York's an option. Reza. I think a lot of people are just saying it doesn't matter where you go, just it'll be great whatever we do. Candy's giving a shout out to Jules Harris, who's gifted 5 memberships. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Candice, and a very warm welcome to all our gifted members and returning members and new members, who we get a lot of, folks, and we really appreciate your supporting the channel as well, but supporting everybody else as well. We all support each other, don't we? Someone's just said go to Anchorage and take Gillian with you. It just immediately brought up the pointing finger incident. Tony Rivers, that's funny. Go to Manchester's and no streamers there. Cheeky. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, Hodgie's saying Zurich, yeah, and Frankfurt, but yeah, Zurich's very, we haven't been there for a long time, and those guys are more than happy to invite us out onto the airfield, in that infield section as well. Look at this guy, the wind's back on, folks, look at him. Got more crab on him than the local fish market. Grab, £10 a pound. Barry Price. So like I say, some pilots impossible, mate. Airside at Louisville, it's too much planning, mate. You can't give them a week's notice. These people need notice, man, and at least 6 months, really, at least 6 months. Just phone up. Yeah, we're going to come down your airport next week. All right. Oh yeah, but have you got? Nah, not doing any of that. We're all right. We'll just turn up. Yeah, I'll see you at the security. Yeah, all right. Yeah, but you have to send your. Nah, don't worry about that. Yeah, but we got to let... No, he knows. I've got his number on my phone. It's fine. Yeah, and the following week is the other one. Look, we're going to get done by about... Oh, no, we're not. He waited. Nicely done. Is that within the touchdown zone, those bars? As somebody saying earlier that the big bars are the... Is that the centre of the TDZ? I think they might be, you know, because runs after that one, it also runs out. So that is the middle of the touchdown zone, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, but Chile, man, that will be a monumental drain on physical body and everything doing that in where it's daylight in Anchorage, man. Like, you know, mind you, if we do... Yeah, but what am I going to do when it's supposed to be like the middle of the night? When I'm out there filming, it'll be, my head will be all over the gap. I'd have to be live for like 12 hours or something. But I would do. Where else can you go and film in the world at midnight in broad daylight? Yeah. Todd Roy, shot of whiskey every time. I'll be add up my YouTube for poisoning people's. Marksy, James Puertel, 142 crisped. Miami is always get a good mate. It is. Miami is always a good call. I don't think Helsinki at this time of year would be really that. Ellis Chernoff. You see, I've noticed sometimes when they come, they look like they're going to go down steep, and then they balloon a little bit and then land, sort of like. But he then flared it and went straight down. Just, I mean, standard operate procedure, but a little bit sort of like aggressive, wouldn't you say? Ellis Chernoff, Anchorage is light in June, 3:30 a.m. till 11:30 p.m. Oh my goodness me! Wouldn't that be amazing, man? Screaming at you! NGS rural Nepal. It's not flipping Top Gear road trip, you know. Yeah, no, it needs to be a straightforward, yeah. Straight after I get back from Spain, yeah. Yes. Yeah. The Euro one's looking much more sort of like realistic, isn't it? Yeah. Got an idea, Julie. Got an idea. Whether this would work or not, I don't know. Think about this. I sounded like a pilot then, didn't I? Oh, that's hilarious. Would it work on this mic? Would it work on the mic? Hold on a minute, let me try it. Let's see if we can get the ATC up here. Hold on.
Speed 115, contact departures 118.5. Clear to land, runway 27 right winds, 14, gusting 30.
ATC Jerry. Did it work? Listen to it, Jilly. Listen to it. You do the pilot as well, can't you? You can do the pilot as well. That's a bit loud, isn't it? Sorry to everybody. Sorry for absolutely either breaking your speakers, making you deaf, or waking the cat. It's a little bit close, wasn't it? It works perfectly on the microphone for that. Sorry. Sorry. Nats have just employed Darth Vader. God, I have to turn it. Ooh, bit balloony there, you see. Just nice little glide before he touches down. Sorry, folks, sorry. I did it in the microphone and it sounded great to Jilly, but she said, well, you sound just like a pilot. And I thought, well, I'll try and do it in this microphone. So, but, no. I'd have to turn it right down, wouldn't I? I'd have to turn it right down, wouldn't I? Because you've got to put it in front of your mouth like that. Like, you've got to almost do it like that, haven't you? So you sound like you're coming out of a speaker, Doc. I don't know, whatever. Actually, that might work. That might even be a little bit loud as well. Sorry. Oh God, I've done it again. Everybody pull away from the unit now. Take your headphones off, quick. Craig Russell. Now, it's interesting about Turkish Airlines, isn't it? They just recently had a turbulent event. Oh, quite long, but nicely ballooned and beautifully glided, and then turning the whole aircraft before they touched down. So there's the example of touchdown, a straightening the aircraft up before the touchdown. Joanna B, you sounded like more like one of the dam busters.
Okay, skipper, ready, left a bit, right, bomb's gone. Stand by for the flash.
Coffee and shit. Okay, here we go. CPR, China Airlines 350 in behind this. Yeah, interesting thing about Turkish having a turbulent event, and not only that, but they have also, I think, along with big problems for Airbus really, handing back, I think, a whole batch of their A320 Neos because of the Pratt & Whitney engine issues, which is not a good thing because Egypt Air have also handed back all of their A220s. Sorry. Look at this grabbing. Boom! Yeah! Absolutely no doubt about it. Craig Russell, wow, really coming in sideways. That's what I want to hear, folks, because obviously I do like to zoom in on the aircraft, but by putting the whole aircraft in the shot and a little bit of scenery as well, it really does give you an idea of how much they're crabbing these aircraft. But that's not start up. SOP, SOP. Did we miss the number 2 start? Which will be this side, so it should be nice and loud. Stand by. Ellis Chernoff, my first 6 years riding the 707 and the 720s. I thought a bounce on landing was normal. Wow, man. Ellis, you must have been sort of like around about my dad's era, maybe a little bit later, I don't know, but 707s and 720s, man. Wow, just fantastic. Also flown the old props as well as Ellis, so got a lot of history with aviation. Wow, bouncing a 707, normal on, brilliant, yeah. You came in hot on those things though, didn't you? 220 all over the gap. Oh, I don't think this is a very skilled pilot. All sorts of things going on with that plane there. Flipping heck. I mean, it was okay, you know, it was all right, but it was a little bit, hey, hold on a minute. So, but every pilot has their own different skill factor, don't they? Or skill set, should I say. But anyway, I shouldn't be criticising pilots, really. Not criticising, but just commenting, maybe. You know, like, oh, that was a little bit blah blah, or whatever, you know. Rohit Parkel, the first video on YouTube was... Oh, the first video on YouTube was only 19 seconds long. Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. Do you remember seeing that climb, Jilly, of like channels and stuff when it was up against like Facebook and... Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, his gear was down early. What's this? Finairs 350. Where are you going, mate? No, I'm coming straight towards you. Flipping heck. Todd Roy liking the wide shot of ballooning and crabbing, yes. Well, you kind of need it in these conditions. You need to see the skill of the pilots. I mean, I love my deep undercarriage shots and all that. Zip Zap, French pilot juggling steering yoke, glass of red wine and a baguette in the other hand. They are well skilled. At the zoo, the first video was called. That's amazing. You can probably pick that up on YouTube, can't you, Jilly? Oh, this is not. This looks like Malaysian with that ribbon. Oh, easy, son, easy. Just caught by a little bit of a side gust there. Look at the drift, man. Yeah. Literally looking angled down the runway. See the low speeds, outboard low speeds, outboard low speeds. Oh. Nicely done. Very nicely done. I mean, you know, but very nicely done. Yeah. Oh, elevators. A lot on the elevators there, wasn't there? Just to sort of like try and bring the gear down as level as possible, rather than sort of like slapping it down like an A330 where the back set comes down, and then if they're landing it, excuse me, pardon. Is that JJ Jingleheimer Schmidt is a brand new member. Welcome, JJ. Great to see you here. Welcome to Big Jet TV. Welcome to all our new members, gifted or otherwise. JJ is a organically grown member. Thank you, JJ. Timothy Edwards, good afternoon to you. Violet. And Jag, if you're listening, mate, or watching, hello, mate, out there in Heathrow land. And the team, Jag and the team, on duty today. EGPX, he's just landed on Harlington High Street. Yeah, it does happen. It does happen. Oh, mate, you can't park there, son. You can't park there. You can't park there, mate. You can't park there. If you park... Oh, didn't bring the boards, mate. Didn't bring the boards. You're going to get moved on, mate. Oh, good. He's turning round. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Paul Skilling's gifted a mention. Thank you, Paul. Yeah. Auto throttle. So this is still kind of auto throttle, but when it goes retard. Throttle's back, there's your retard, and the aircraft will drop nicely. Well, I think so. I mean, maybe not in that order or that quick, or, you know, that sequenced or what, but something like that. CPR. 20 mile an hour limit there, so got to jump on those brakes, Grant Ecosonic. 20 mile an hour limit, you got to jump on the brakes. Is that taxi? I'm guessing. Yeah, but they're obviously... Jill Blakeney, nice surprise, there we go. Facenia, bouncing, screaming emu. I do love a good criticism. Brilliant. Oh! James has gifted 10 memberships. James, thank you. See, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. The sink, then pull a little bit up, let it float a little bit, and then drop, then retard it right about there. Oh, that's funny. Screaming emu. I don't mind a bit of criticism. Brilliant, isn't it? So what if someone comes up afterwards? Hey, who was the pilot? That was me. Well, yeah, it was okay, you could have done with maybe doing this and maybe doing that, and wasn't really impressed with the rollout, maybe you could have taken the first exit, didn't need to go all the way down the other end like that, but other than that, it was a great flight, thanks very much. Yeah, thanks mate, cheers. Who the hell was that? I don't know, you said you're all right for somebody criticised. Yeah, but blimey heck, come on. Coming up to off of... Beryl Kubler. BA just dipped wings to say hi, yeah. A Lamb, how do you know which model of plane you'll be flying on? Well, you normally get that, don't you? Yeah, you normally get that once you're booked in and under your booking and all that sort of thing. That's when you get to know. Screaming in me, I had some random like 25-year-old post game my landing like that. That's different. I told him to leave. Be on your way, young scallywag. Deborah Davies. Deborah Show, which part of USA? USA, UK. Maybe a bit of Wiggum in there. Maybe a bit of Wiggum in there. And wise guy here. Chief Wiggum. A little bit long, little bit long, little bit long. Retard. In your own time. Thank you. Klaus Wolf around 250, between 250 and 260 kilometers an hour. I'm guessing that's the landing speed. Michael White has gifted 5 memberships, and right away I can say hello to Jill Baxter, Aof Ra, Graham Thompson, Mark Tams, Kia Nobby, and yeah, I think that's it. Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. I gave James Dayton a shout out on the hey, that BA 350 still round the corner, folks. Still round the corner, and the and I don't know the status on the Dreamliner, but that BA 350 round the corner that collided, or actually was collided into by the Virgin jet, is still parked up round the corner with a third of its horizontal stabilizer missing. Starboard one, that is. And yes, your aircraft can show. Hey, did you hear in the news, folks, about the Spanish Aviation Authority has has fined 2 budget UK carriers, namely EasyJet and Ryanair, for overcharging people for luggage. With my flight next week, I'm flying BA, and all the luggage is included in the flight flight ticket and all that sort of thing. The thing is that, and understandably with the budget airlines, that if you don't like it, go somewhere else, sort of thing, is the attitude really, because you shouldn't expect anything fancy really. But let me just see if I can get the gear down on this. But yeah, they've Ryanair and EasyJet have been fined with my flight. Yeah, that's pretty cool. With my flight, all the luggage is included and all that, even golf clubs, So, it starts off, fly to Barcelona for £44. Check out £198.40. What the hell? Extra this and extra that, and talking tax. No, you can't talk. Oh, but I don't talk, mate. I don't talk. Well, I'm sorry, but if you talk on the plane, we're going to tax you. Oh, okay. Can I say anything? No, you can't say. Listening tax as well. Don't bring any headphones. Baggage, of course, is the big tax. Your seat. Oh, you want to sit somewhere specifically, do you? Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, load of money there. Yeah, but I was thinking if it was seat 44A. Oh, yeah, that's 300 quid extra. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a little bit much. What about window seat? Yeah, £99. Oh, really? Long landing. Nice. Air, of course, yeah, Grant Ecus on it. Yeah, you were allowed, I think, 19,740 intakes of breath throughout the flight. We will be monitoring you, and if you take any more than that, it is a tax of, I think, 1p per breath. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, sorry, you want to fly in the plane? Oh, no. We've got you on the wing, sir. Oh, no, the roof rack. No, that's full, mate. That's full. Yes, Afro Arrow, very true. Yes, brilliant, Felicia. Yeah, when the mask drops, you get the instructions as well. Thank you for choosing the. Oh, hold on. Nice. That's worth waiting for. Big swing, man. Big swing. Kristen Steingrant. Hello, Kristen. She has gifted 10 memberships. What a wonderful thing. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, Carl, imagine using a toilet. That's expensive, man. I think it's £75 for number ones and £104 for number twos. But a combined one, they'll do it for 95. What I would say. Screaming Emu, what on earth? Yes. Sean Meston, yeah, have a go at BA. They're good on their short haul stuff. And happy crews as well, I've got to say. Flight crews, that is. Cabin crews. Barry Price, huge rudder kick. Yeah, that was an overextended exaggeration of standard operating procedures, I think. Oh, our first photo bomb. How about that? Well, there's no wrong with that, is it? Got to book a time slot for the toilet. Big old ruckus outside, isn't it? Oh, I had 3:45, mate. Yeah, but flipping heck, you were taking a bit of time, weren't you? Yeah, but I had a number one and number two. Flip, I don't care if you got number two. I'm busting to go, son. And I was due in here at 43. So, flipping heck. Andrew is a brand new member. Welcome, Andrew. Oh, I don't know about that, Grant Ecosonic. We went on the basic BA economy route initially, didn't we, Jilly? Wasn't there anything wrong with that, was there? In terms of the baggage and all that, was there? Toilet ran. When we did the Spanish book, he said avoid the basic BA economy route. I've flown economy with BA loads of times. Yeah, I think he's maybe talking about short haul though. But I've flown many times. Yeah. We never. I've always got my 23 kilo allowance for my bag, which is absolutely bang on. I've perfected it over the years in terms of my baggage. I actually can almost feel the right weight for between 20 and 25 kilos. But it all depends on who's checking you in as well, because sometimes they might go, oh, that's a little bit, it's like 1 kilo, can you take something out that's a kilo over? I'm like, oh, really? But 9 times out of 10 I know the Virgin are really good at Heathrow, but not overseas. Oh, got 747, 90 minutes out. Hey, is this a max? I think this is a max. Please don't go rogue. Please don't go rogue. I can see her. I can see her. I can see her, Jelly. I can see her. Yeah. Okay. Virgin's brand new 350 being towed to T3 Benny Jet. Say, Candy and Ronnie, have you seen him yet? Oh, but they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, they're weird and they're wonderful. Claire Bear's going to Iceland in September, going to be wearing 3 pairs of jeans and 2 jackets. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know, I like these conditions though, man. I'd much rather, like I was saying earlier, much rather it be these conditions than, oh, it's an E2, isn't it? Look at this. Helvetic. Flown on one of them. Interesting. Very steady aircraft, isn't it? Very steady aircraft, man. Brand spanking. So that's its first revenue flight then, Jilly. She's going out on her first revenue flight, folks. Yeah? Well, you said it being towed to gate. Is that its first? Because it was over, well, yeah, to a gate at T3, yeah. Ooh. It was textbook, wasn't it, Todd? Screaming in me, the wing to fuselage ratio is hilarious in terms of the length of the wing versus the fuselage length. It's a big old wing on it, isn't it? It's because it's got a raked wing tip. Look at this. This fella's getting a bit, I reckon about 100 feet up. There's some serious wings about 100 feet up. Look at the wing flapping, man. Okay, flapperons behind the engines. Ailerons outboard, look at the wings flexing, man. That Dreamliner is nuts, mate. Wow. Oh, flared it and then turned it off for a bit. Nice. Oh man, it's just gracious to watch, isn't it? NGS, when I flew long haul for the first time, I had no idea that the food and drink was included. The flight attendants thought it was hilarious when I asked how much it would be. Oh bless. What would you like? Would you like the fish or do you want the pasta? We have chicken as well. Oh, how much is the pasta? Oh, no. It's included. Oh, that's sweet, man. It's quite cute, that is. I take it you weren't sort of like, you know, 45 or something. Travelling in your... Well, first flight, there we go. You would do, wouldn't you? Understandably. Totally. Deborah Davies, this is the voice of the Flapperons. Craig Russell, Bulgaria Air 220 from SO Sofia, I'm guessing that is arriving. Yes, this is a Bulgarian 220. Okay, look at the difference between the two. Firstly, obviously, it's a stark difference. There's a much thinner fuselage on the Embraer compared to the Airbus 220. Which is why the engines look so massive. This has obviously got the fence style winglet on it. It's all down to skills, pilot skills really though, isn't it? Nicely done. Yes, very nice. Very nice, same textbook landing, there we go. Screaming, there was zero difference between Norwegian coach and Lufthansa coach, but one is a full service carrier. Oh, okay, in terms of, yeah, the coach as in the, I thought he was being trained for a minute. I thought, yeah, I'm doing 10 rounds with the co-pilot next week, and he's using a Norwegian coach. No difference between the two, the Norwegian coach or the Lufthansa coach. Okay, screaming at me, I need you to duck more, punch, step back, use the jab a bit more. You had to be there. Air Italia, China. Where's Air Italia? Air Italia. Are they still about? Alitalia, maybe? Or ITA? ITA fly out of London City now. With their 220s, isn't it? The 220s fly out of London City. Nicely done. Sir James Doink tuning in for a wet surfing. Shut it! Screaming English versus Tyson. Fight! Squope. Mr. Rigsby, Bulgaria has mock Emirates livery. See that? I don't know about that. Never sort of like when I've looked at the Bulgarian livery, it's never even crossed my mind to think, oh, look at this fella all over the gaff. Oh, this looks like it is, isn't it? It's the retro, but it's the triple. I think it's the retro, isn't it? Look at the big boopy nose on it, look. Saudi Arabian Airlines. Heck! Oh, mate, I couldn't hold it back. I had to do that. Flipping heck. What about that late turn, man? That was nuts. Oh, listen, watch the feedback on that, man. Apricot crumble. That looks really cross. Okay, Carl Robinson, have you noticed they've changed the landing light location on the new A320? Oh yeah, I remember someone talking about that. I read it on the news channel a while ago. Screaming emu, woof. Ben Thompson, little bit boshy, flipping heck. That gear, left gear I think it is, needs a bit of a check up from the neck up. Grant Ecosonic, Todd Roy, Asfar, seeing off as blue, everyone, Heathrow, Hot, Europal Palpatine, Alex Hilton, Bosch, Matic, yeah, Wallop, Bosch, Martin Smith, yeah, lots of people commenting on that. That was fantastic. And you know why I'm keeping quiet, folks? Because I'm feeling a little video post coming up at some point, because these are pretty cool, man. Especially 380s. And a partridge in a pear tree. This is flipping awesome, man. Nicely corrected and beautifully executed. Steve Stibbons, well, Steve, kind of, yeah. I am pretty well sheltered, I have to say, but not from the angle that the wind's coming in at. However, I've got this big wall here, basically, which is protecting me from the initial winds, but it's still coming from that direction. So every now and then I do get a whoosh or a gust. Nice. River Flame went back, re-watched it. Holy moly. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly. Talking about the 777. Deborah Sherwood, that Saudi would look even better with a third engine on it. So yeah. Big old super stretch DC 1030. Oh, imagine being here then. Thank you, Dave. Mr. Knowles. Oh, we're going to get a bus. We're going to get a bus. Hold on, son. Oh, a little bit of elevator action going on there, wasn't it? Like, you know, sort of like, you know, you can. I mean, I don't know. Can you tell the sort of like rookie pilots from the more senior established pilots with their landing techniques? That to me looked a bit rookie-ish with the elevators. You know, pull and push, pull and push. You know, unless sometimes they do it with a little bit of finesse, if you know what I mean. God bless you. Yeah, dip in the winds, a slight reduction in the wind speed. You can see from the sock actually, oh, but mind you, look at that. So now it's sort of like turned to a bit of a tailwind. Oh my goodness me, we're not going to get... Are we going to get a change of runway ops, GP? That is definitely a northwesterly, isn't it? Is that a north? Screaming Eve, you didn't see anything fall off. It wasn't. It looked more than what it was, I think he's basically saying. You can see the Heathrow Arrow. Our jumbo, it is. Our jumbo is passing over Munich. Sorry, folks. Still a direct northerly, is it? Could take it either way. Is what I'm saying. Is there seems to be a bit of a almost a tailwind element in there now, as opposed to a headwind. No, I'm just saying that with the yeah. So as you can see what I mean. Oh no, now it's turned again. Yes, please. Joanna B. These. Oh no. The apple pie, please. Yeah. Well, yeah. No. Chocolate. That's fine. Yeah, because it's got a bit of raspberry in it, so it takes it away. So you sort of like eat it, and you're like, do I like this? Don't I like it? And then the last mouthful's like, yeah, that's good. I like that. MA current METAR showing winds 160 degrees at 10 knots, but gusting. Got it. Aidan Campbell, Cathay Pacific Cargo 747, 1 hour and 12 out. Folks, we've got to all collectively get together and pray that our friends at NATS, hello NATS, hello, can you please bring it in on the northern runway? I know the southern runway is more preferred because of the short taxi, but it's quite busy over there, so maybe. All right, and talking of NATS, I want to tell you a story. Nice, here we go. This looks like China. Is this China? Ooh! Oh! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that creepy noise, folks, above me? The vortex. Oh man. This is like painting, this is like a Monet, innit? It's just like pure art that we're doing here, man. I'm going to give a shout out, we're talking about NATS, a big shout out to Chris Fleet, ladies and gentlemen. To Chris Fleet from Air Traffic Control Services, the national and international air traffic control services. He and his pals have done a charity motorcycle ride. I believe, from what I'm hearing and from their reports, that they've reached the destination. They did a charity ride from Scotland down, visiting all these different towers and facilities with NATS control on the way down to Gibraltar. I think they've arrived there. They've raised about £60,000 for two separate charities. Hold on a minute. Hold that thought. Max. Look at how fast he's going, man. Look how fast he's going. Oh, you're joking. Okay, my apologies, folks. Okay, no, don't read them all out, man. Don't read them all out. Well, can you just send me those? Okay, can you send me those 4 names? Jilly, the text is tiny. Oh, is it? Oh, it's just, yeah. Sorry, folks, the Nats thing, but just ignore that. Well, the initial contact came from Chris Fleet. From the charity organisation itself. He was the organiser or part of the team that organised this charity ride. Oh God, have I got to go to a link now, have I? Okay. Okay, well, I'll wait till the 4th name comes through and then I'll shout it. Okay. Wow, look, he's got half an old oil burner light, and the other one's a full-on. Yeah. Wasn't Wayne Clark Superman? Oh yeah. Oh, look at this! Yeah! That's standard operating procedure, dipping the right wing in. Well, there we go. Yeah, but that's it. That's definitely a comic, sort of like comic book superhero name, isn't it? 4 guys, folks: Richard Fell, Harvey McVicker, Sean Belair's Ray, and Wayne Clark. If you're listening, fellas, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. I think they're continuing on with it, but basically it's for 2 charities after, unfortunately, one of their colleagues lost his life as a result of cancer. So, you know, it's a terrible thing. So they're doing they've done it for awareness, basically, a bike ride, but on motorcycles, all the way down from Scotland down to Gibraltar. Yes, I can. So the challenge was April. Hold on a minute. Oh, yes, these guys in Ireland also know a little bit of ballooning there. There we go. So challenge completed, more or less. April 2024, a team of 4 air traffic controllers will complete a motorcycle ride from Aberdeen to Gibraltar, visiting every NATS and NATS Solutions air traffic control unit, raising money for 2 charities in their own time. The riders: Wayne Clark from Aberdeen Airport, Richard Fell, Sean Belair's Ray, and Harvey McVicker from Swanwick Area Control Centre, which is the ones that you dial up to when you're leaving UK airspace. All have experienced the long distance touring in the UK and Europe. Okay, stand by. Oh mate, look at this 350, mate. She's just sideways, mate. I must be very protected by the wind, from the wind at this location. Iberia. No, mate, no. And you flipping heck, hold on a minute, we're not the paddock, are we? Leave it out, son. This trip, the Big Tour 24 in 2024, will raise funds for the Solidarity Wings Fund at Aerobility and Prostate Cancer UK. So well done to the fellas there for doing what they did for their good friend, who was taken from them and his family and everybody else, all his friends, far too early, obviously. It's an awareness campaign, really, folks. Need to be aware. And we are donating to both funds, by the way, folks. Both of those charities we are donating to. We did tell you that we had an appearance fee given to us by YouTube, and we did say that we would donate that money. So we've split that £1,000, £500 going to both charities. So it will be an absolute honour to do that. Well done, fellas. And Chad Hart has just gifted 20 memberships. Thank you, Chad. Thanks, Chad. Back to the action. More crabbing. Look at the smoke coming out the back of these IAEs, man. These are old engines, aren't they? Flight surfaces, easy, son, easy, easy, easy. There we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, retard. Oh, go on in. There we go, nicely down. Boards come up. As soon as the wheels are turning, as soon as the wheels start to rotate, this isn't on every aircraft, but I know that Airbus have it, where as soon as the wheels rotate, some of them, the sensors are actually on the ground, but others have the sensors with the wheels turning. As soon as they start turning, the boards come up automatically. But they're also computer controlled, so that if they were to abort the landing, the boards would go back down. Korean Airlines 777, here we go. .7, Chad. Oh, Rick, sorry. Chad. See the aircraft, sometimes it looks a bit twitchy, doesn't it? Well, that is literally from the pilot's inputs, but that shows that it's not big and lazy and lummoxing. It is, you know, little tiny incremental movements, so allowing for the sort of like I call it oversteer and understeer, and making those tiny corrections. Wow, doesn't it look fantastic, man? Joe Nerding. I am randomly just watching the 2022 Big Fat Quiz of the Year, and Jerry was a guest asking a question, to which I stopped the episode to see the... which has led me to this. Joe, that's funny, man. What a crazy thing, man. So somebody randomly watching TV has come onto the Big Fat Quiz of the Year, seen that I was on it, and then stopped to see the feed of the storm, Jilly, because he thinks it's obviously we've put it in as windy landings. It's obviously, it may have been recommended to. I don't know, but that's brilliant news, Joe. Thank you. No. The window didn't look deformed on that. No, it was a replacement window, which is why it had no paint on it. No, it wasn't deformed. It was not a bird strike. Oh, Superfly Steve. Favourite spot? Oh, that's nicely executed. That is a very, very... Now, if you're going to use anything in terms of for educating people, that is how you land an aeroplane in crosswinds. Beautifully done, man. Barry Price, nice livery on the 777, the Korean triple. LA Girl Smooth Karina. The sound is fantastic. Awesome, man. Alan Shadbolt. The vortex sound is eerie. Did you hear that vortex sound then from the triple? Wow. Swanick. Yeah, Swanick is like we were talking about there, folks. That's the sort of like centre. It's not a control tower like you see here. It's a control centre where international traffic coming in and out of UK airspace. I think they also have a look over military stuff as well. Oh, Chris is on chat. Yeah, I did. A little bit heavy on the nose wheel there, was it or not? I mean, obviously it was mains down first, but the nose down came down very, very quickly. Anyone want to comment on that? Oh, Michael White's off to bed. It's Bangkok. It's early. It's bedtime in Bangkok. Thank you for the bonus show. Thank you, Michael. We'll be back on Sunday, folks. And anybody who didn't hear it earlier on, I'm going to be live for almost all day on Sunday, starting around about 6:30 in the morning, going through till the afternoon, and with a position change during the festivities. So get yourself set for a day in on Sunday. Go out and have a long walk on Saturday or something. So you've done your exercise. I love it that people like the sounds, man. Isn't that funny, man, that fella randomly watching a TV show? Big Fat Prison. Was that on Dave? Would that have been on Dave? Because on YouTube. Wow. Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure that he was watching it on YouTube? No. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh, KLM Embraer, look. E2 jet. See, look how crazy slim it is. Look how slim it is. A bleeding great big engines on it. But it's got a raked wingtip, which it just makes the wing look enormous, doesn't it? Oh, flare. Yeah, nicely done. Okay. Yes. Well, Joe, welcome. So we might get a glimpse of Benny Jet going out. Yeah. We did have a bit of banter, me and Alan. Is it not Jimmy Carr? Not Alan Carr. Oh, that's the other one, Alan, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Look. Man who looks like he's chewing a bag of wasps. Karina looks so sleek. MDC Vegas, good day. ATR 72 finals, Aidan Campbell, and here it is. Watch the props go into reverse pitch after they land. I am going to swing back pretty quick, folks, to because it looks like from about 400 feet to the 100 foot mark, they're really getting some quite serious crosswinds. There's the straighten up, and here come the props now. So I'm going to come back out of this one. I kind of wanted to get it a little bit. You all right, mate?
Just curious.
Sorry?
Just curious.
What, sorry? Shortbread. Okay, Todd Roy. What was that? He did ask that, didn't he? Do you ever stop talking? Oh, here comes me food now, Jilly. I'm over here. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That's cool, that's cool. That's cool. He did, Jimmy Carr actually did say to me, do you ever stop talking? That was a good, oh, how long did I wait in the green room? With an agent who was like Alan Partridge. Oh yeah, when we went to the glitz and the glamour of this, and we did that, and we did this, and we did that. Who's your agent then? Like it was Jonathan Ross's agent or something like that. Yeah, New York this, America that. Yeah. I was like, oh, for God's sake, here we go. Here he comes. Or is that just a bloke with a backpack on his back? I thought that was. He looks a bit fancy for an Uber delivery bloke, doesn't he? Stealth, Uber stealth. Hey, that's a good idea. Uber stealth delivered on an electric auto machine. Mind you, half of them are electric, aren't they? Yeah. Uber stealth never get your order. Why's that? Because you can't see it. Invisible hamburgers available never. Yeah, someone from BA Engineering, wasn't it, earlier on watching? Come on, Wins. Let's get a little bit more attacky, please. Yeah, Kim Kinzer. Drone delivery. Chili's like, we're getting ready to catch the go. Oh, mate, order me another one, would you? Yes, screaming at you. Let us eat it for you. On an extra $1 charge. Oi. Now he's looking. Yeah, he's got me. Oh, he's gone around. Go around for the Uber drive. Thanks, mate. Hold on a second. I just got a beautiful landing to film. Stand by. Yeah, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, fella. A tip, would you, Jilly, please? Never eat yellow snow. Sorry, but no, seriously, give me a tip. Next time though, isn't it? It's next, it'll say next time, won't it? Still a stiff old breeze, mate. You look at the winds, look at the METAR, and you'll see the winds are gusting at least, I think, 31 or something, isn't it? Nice. What's that, mate? No, you can't, man. No, sorry. This is private. I'm not supposed to have anyone near me. Thanks, mate. Fair play. Photographer asking if you can get on the van. Sorry? Do I what?
Any other spots?
Yeah, there's a good one over there. Well, you can see them from the side. Okay, here we go. Wind 360. This is from Planespotting. Wind 360, 10 knots, varying from 340 to 040. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds broken 1,600 feet. Overcast 2,000 feet. Temperatures 14 degrees. Descent. The dew point is 10 degrees. So that's basically why we're not getting a lot of ribbon effect, because the dew point is quite low. Is that right? Hello, mate. Oh, why isn't the audio coming up on here? Why isn't the audio coming? Oh no, it's right. On me ring. It just says end live. Yeah, it's all working. I had to, delete it, start it again, delete it, start it again, but it's working now. But what I'm saying is that normally it says end live, and it gives you a audio and a video thing. There was nothing there. SLP. Oh no, people aren't hearing me eating, are they? I don't like that, because I was watching the video the other day. All I can hear is me eating this bleeding Mars bar. So I'm going to eat this.
Enjoy.
Yeah, sod off, Ian. Go and watch something else, you boring. There was a glitch. Did you say it was a glitch? Easy. There we go. Well, yeah, there we go. Don't panic! Paul's getting 7:47, 42 minutes. You're going to get towed away, mate.
We're going to be here.
Sorry?
I'm staying here. I'm waiting for the spotting the flag as well.
I'm just saying, man, if the police turn up, the security teams, they might ask you to move, that's all. It's up to you. What are you waiting for, mate?
Coming that way, you know.
Oh, you're not waiting for a flight? Oh, okay. Professor Mark Taylor has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Professor. I'll tell you what, talking about professors, interestingly enough, if you remember, we were planning on doing a show that was sort of like focusing on the recent events with the turbulent air situations with Singapore Airlines, of course, and Qatar, and more recently Turkish, with one of their 321s, where I believe one of the cabin attendants has unfortunately broken her back or something like that. Avro Arrow's gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, Avro, appreciate it. However, we decided, because it's kind of I wouldn't say old news now, but I think people have sort of like, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, there's 4,400 people watching now. I think probably 99% of those people all fasten their seatbelts before they fly, or when they fly, during their flight, sorry. But you know what? The more I thought about it, it was a case of like, well, you know, how long can I waffle on about it for? Yeah, I know, probably about 5 hours. But no, seriously, before people sort of like, well, yeah, okay, we've heard everything, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's videos of it online, etc., etc. Mental pilot this and Joe blogs that. But yeah, you know, they've all done it. They've all done their thing. To be honest with you, for me, it's, you know, I just wanted to speak if I could, because there is no, and you look on Google, there is no videos about clear air turbulence. Like, the only thing you're going to get the closest to it is crash test dummy videos, of which there are some which are kind of like, because the forces that are impacted on the body, it's much more different than a car crash, because a car crash is a sudden deceleration from whatever it's going to zero. Settle in for a bit, Jimmy. It might be a long one. I know people have got to go to bed and all that. I should get through this in about an hour, I reckon. No. And I was thinking, wow, you know, because I was trying to sort of like, you know, do a little bit of maths yesterday when I was lying in the bath. Funny enough, I was sort of like, you know, googling if a brick falls at a velocity of 0 to 30 miles an hour, what will the G forces be, the upward G forces be, and all that? And it didn't happen, basically. The thing I wanted to speak to, so because when you're flying at a forward momentum, aren't you? Forward velocity. And then if the aircraft drops from a certain altitude to another to a lower altitude, it all is down to the strength of the turbulent air itself. And that can be like hitting a brick wall almost, or it can be very soft, where you sort of like get that sort of like, but it's never very pleasant anyway, is it? But my question was, you know, in terms of, why is there not a campaign by somebody which shows where a setup, and I'd love to get involved in this if anyone wants to do it, like a professor or something like that. We want to set up a crash test dummy scenario, but in an aircraft fuselage, one that we can wreck, and then you will get to see how crazy it is when an aircraft, even when an aircraft is in clear air turbulence. Some answers here, hold on. Getting some professorial type answers. Speed velocity over vertical speed. Forward momentum versus vertical or horizontal, whatever. The airplane is moving forward, but so are you, and so is your drink. Yes. So you're essentially stationary from a physics standpoint. That's very true. So if there is a sudden movement, bang, like that, then yeah, everything feels it. And when there is a severe one, like you get with a clear air turbulence, which could be caused by a number of things, a mountainous region, for example, where that's more mechanical turbulence. Clear air turbulence is when it's just it's very difficult to predict or even determine what's coming up, because obviously the radar, which is in the nose of the aircraft, is able to pick up weather, but not clear air turbulence. Barry Price, terminal velocity is 120 miles an hour. So you drop a brick or a pebble and they both fall at the same rate. Yes, very true. But my question is, what is the upward, what was it? Drop from how many feet to whatever feet was it? How many feet? 54 meters. Okay, that's interesting. So dropping 54 meters in 4 seconds. How many meters do you drop in 1 second? Go on then. Okay, Steve, what you got? I've got 5, and George, I've got a 7. Okay, George, you first. Sorry, how much is it, Jilly? Wow, 13.5 meters per second. Now that is what we need to get. Okay, Ben Thompson saying 16.5, but obviously there's anyway, 13 balls or whatever it is. What you divided by 75, was it? 75 by 4, dividing 75 by 4, because someone else is saying 9.8 meters per second now. Flipping it. Are there different bleeding calculators around the world or something? Right, let me ask it. Let me do the calculation on my bleeding calculator. Flipping it. 75 divided by what? Divided by what? 4. Okay, sorry. 54 divided by 4. 13.5 meters per second. There we go. Yes, I know, but other people are saying like 16.5 or 9.5. It's 13.5. See, but change the patches in your calculator or something. I don't know. God's sake. How can you have... Right, what's 10 divided by 2? People coming up saying 5.8. 3.7. 8. What? Oh, Melanie, it's 9.8 meters per second gravity. Oh, wow, that's the next one. So 9.8 meters per second in gravity terms. Wow. That's pretty damn hard, man. If you were wow. So what's the G loading for 9.8 meters per second then? Oh, we will do. Oh, we most definitely will do. Yeah, we will reenact or simulate clear air turbulence. I'm sure they can do. They will be able to. Screaming Emu, can you do that? Can you simulate clear air turbulence? Violence clear air turbulence on the simulator. I'm pretty damn sure you just factor in extreme turbulent air or something like that. Oh, blimey, cats make me crazy. Meters per second squared. What is that? The your pal Palpatine, brilliant. To maintain airspeed velocity, a swallow needs to beat its wings 43 times every second, right? What is your favourite colour? Brilliant. Gordon Freeman 9.8 is just gravity, yeah. Well, it's 13.5 meters per second if it's just dividing 54 meters by 4 seconds, isn't it? But per second, isn't it? You're giving your... Danny P's got a calculator failure. Mayday, 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 pan, 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 calculator, batteries. Ask Rachel Riley. 82 G's, Bill saying. Wow! Is that serious? Because if that's 82 G's, mate, that is gnarly. Because, you know, your average... I mean, obviously, G-forces are you know, racing drivers and well, really racing drivers, isn't it? That get G-forces, not just through the turns, but on impact. Motorcycle riders, they have G-force indicators, but normally there it's about 4.5, isn't it? Oh, Cat's made me crazy saying 1.3. Okay, 1.2 from gigawatts. Okay. There's so many different answers, mate. John Atkinson. 1G is the... There's that lovely little float. That's a nice way to do it, isn't it? I like that. Dave Bourne, Qatar 777, about 5 minutes out with the anniversary livery. Okay, John Atkinson saying 1G is equivalent to 9.8 meters per second. 1.5G will accelerate you upwards at 14.7 meters per... John Atkinson, I'm taking that as a screen grab. That's the best one I've heard so far. Upwards of 14.7 meters per second. So in less than a second, in a quarter of a second, in fact, in a split second, you've got to be traveling at least 2 meters per second, haven't you? 2 meters, like in a split second, you're going to hit that thing at about. Oh my goodness me, that's why you get the injuries that you do. In other words, if the overhead bins were made of steel or metal or anything else, I mean, obviously they are still very sturdy, especially the area where all the air conditioning and the lights are stored, because that's quite hard plastic there, isn't it? That's insane, man. Martin Smith, 82 Gs, you pass out. Well, I tell you what, if you're at the top of the overhead, I mean, imagine the skull at your head coming into contact with those vents that they have above the seat, your seats. Your lights, you know, the lights not so bad because they're sort of like incorporated flush, but the vents, the movable vents, you don't want to be hitting one of them, mate. You're in trouble if you hit one of them at the kind of velocity that we're talking about. Not good, mate. Not good. So there you have it. There's the reason to wear your seatbelt, folks, because there's nothing you can control. Nothing. It doesn't matter if you're the strongest man or woman in the world. You're still going to break your head open. Oh, blimey, hold on a minute. We've got Chad Hart has gifted 20 memberships. Sorry, Chad, thank you so much. And Caroline Teague has gifted 20 memberships. Have I? Did I? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Aidan Campbell, I wish Jerry had been my physics teacher when I was doing my GCSEs. Yeah, you see, have a bit of fun with your education. Don't have to, you know, make it all like, you know, correct. What's happening on approach? Oh, great. Oh. Yeah, when you stop doesn't mean everything else. When you stop, everything else carries on going forward, doesn't it? So, oh, hello. Oh, this is the. Oh, this is a special. This is the retro Qatar Jilly. Thank you, Andrew. Wow, look at this. What a beautiful aeroplane. She's crabbing. No, mate. No, 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 no! Oh, yes. People loving the retro. Me not loving bus. Andrew Grant, Cathay 747 over the channel. Come on, folks. It's the dove of love. Let's all cool it down. Ooh, ooh. We need that aircraft coming in on the right-hand runway. Please, Nats, please, if you can hear us. I know they do listen out. Look at that grubby old 777, man. Very dirty. Ba, ba, ba. Steve Stibbons, I swear I could hear Judith Charles. Judith Charles. Oh, is that the holiday program? Little bit of what's the meta for moisture at the moment, because they're feeling a little bit of got back into that tailwind component now, isn't it? I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. Oh, mate, the lid's split, in it. I'm gonna have to drink it. You know, that bit. Oh no, I usually have a lid. Which way to go, George? Can I keep him, George? Can I? Can I? I will love him and hug him and. All right, Junior. Thank you, Aidan. I'm guessing it's going to get a bit busier in it towards the end of the day with the frequency of the buses. On the buses. I'll have you, Butler. All right, there, Blakey. Roy Van Can, temperature 14, dew 10. Well, dew was 9 earlier, wasn't it? So might get a little bit more moisture in the air. Gramature is a brand new member. Welcome, Gramature. Now I tell you, if you're listening to that on a deep bass system, did you hear that power up, that engine power up, man? Oh shit! Sorry. Sorry, I just said a bad word, Jilly. Sorry. Please, Yes, because I had the microphone up from me eating, wasn't I? Because all that crackling and smashing and banging, eating that Penelope proper noise. Blick Fang, that's loud. Awesome, man. Screaming Emu, great 350 landing. Wow. Fantastic. Thank you, Cal. Butler. Being bathed in sunshine down at Terminal 5 at the moment. Aidan Campbell, humidity at Heathrow 76%. Thank you, Aidan. Jeff Hamler is always heard. Brilliant, isn't it? And the hissing noise that you do hear a lot from the Trents, especially, is the it's like that. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. Maybe a bit too much float, but got it down beautifully in the end, man. Passengers will hardly have felt that. Wow. I tell you, they'd feel more of the swing actually. I'm the king of the swingers, VIP. When you land, sometimes if they aren't central with the runway, then when they're making that adjustment to get it centralised, you sometimes get a bit of oscillation left to right, and that is what I'm going to be working to perfect in my flight simulator series, starting at the end of June. AIRBUS, good day. CPR 1234 CX37 no longer in the top 10 on Flight Radar 24. Well, we'll soon put a change to that, won't we? Yeah, I know. Well, we've got 4,100. We'd have to have 95% or more of our audience following CX37 on Flight Radar. Do it if you want, folks. I'm going to be one of those percentage of people. I'm going to put CX37 in my Flight Radar, and I'm going to go to live. It's coming from Madrid, or is it the one? Oh no, it's 372. Sorry, there it is live. Okay, sorry. Okay, show on map. There we go. Following it now. So just coming out to Brentwood in Essex. Beautiful part of the world. Here's another 350 for you, folks. Big plastic aeroplane. Ooh, China Southern. Don't point out at me, son. Yeah, nice. B-25 Mitchell. Nick Gray saying on Flight Radar. B-25 Mitchell bomber. Awesome, man. Wow. Wow, I didn't even know there was any flying, man. Sure about that? Barking Creek Mouth is screaming in. Wow, it's going in the South End. Must be. It must be. Is the South End Air Show on soon or something? Yeah, John Godson. I've been invited by a flight simulator school. Who are we're basically going to be doing a series of flight simulator how-tos with me. Should be quite fun. Oh, there's loads of flying B-25s. Okay, fair enough. She's number 5, CPR 1234. The Cathay Pacific jet. I reckon we can probably do it on the approach, can't we? If she's number 5, that's pretty good, isn't it? You're competing with the red arrows, mate. And you get it to anywhere above number 2, above number 3. She's number 1. Well done, folks. Look at that. By the power of Big Jet. Fantastic. You guys rock, man. You guys rock. Ah, Jeff Hammond, that makes sense. It's the Red Bull B-25. There we go. Deborah Davies' South End Air Show doesn't exist anymore. Cat's made me crazy. Goodbye. Thank you, CPR. It is number one. LA girl, LFCE, and a DC6 flew into LJLA yesterday from the Flying Bulls. Yeah. In fact, the DC6 features on the model airport video that I put out yesterday. The Red Bull DC6. Come on, mate. Come on. Hurry up. Okay. Oh, okay. It's East Midlands Air Show. What is that? No. John Godson, so you can tag on this if you have Flight Sim 24. I don't know. That's interesting. Flight Sim 24. That's interesting. Is that a video of? Well, no. He was asking me about the simulator, and I told him that it's going to be. Well, have a look. Is it? Sorry about that. Is it all the live simulators that are plugged into a database or something? Oh, Microsoft, no. Yeah. No. This is a like a licensed £2,000 an hour crazy simulator, if you know what I mean. It costs a shed load of money. It's literally booked out 24/7, 365 for A320 new pilots, seasoned pilots, refreshers, all that kind of stuff. Not refresher suites, obviously, but refreshers. We could make do with the platform here next time, mate. Cathay Pacific 3:56 minutes. Aidan Campbell, thank you. John Grinham, LFC Ian. Yes, I'm convinced TFL have got a Let's Annoy Jerry timetable in operation around Heathrow. Yes. It is a full motion sim screaming at you. Yes, indeed it is. Proper sim, which we'll be putting the details out for as well. But if you want to book it, it's like a crazy amount of money per hour, because it is flight schools that book it out, and of course airlines for training new pilots, for privateers who want to come in and, if they've got enough money, get themselves type rated on an A320neo. Squopy, 2 A380s are en route. CPR CX37. Number 1816 watching. Thank you, folks. There's a cruiser over the top. Can't hear it. Can't see it though. And then they've got how long have we got? 7 minutes, something like that, for them to react. Because the London office might pick it up. I don't know. Rob, Cafe 747, not far out, CX37, 1804 now. Yeah, do that one. Oh my God, screaming emu, I hate taxiing in the sim. Oh, that doesn't bode well for me then, does it? Okay, so it's obviously not a very good simulation of taxiing then, because it's a different motion, I'm guessing. not a real motion, if you know what I mean. I don't know if it is 2,000, John. It's probably a lot less than that. But it's you're not going to get much change out of £1,000 if you have a couple of hours in it. Put it that way. Alan Dix. Oh my God, Jerry, look behind you, son. Look behind you. It looks like it's going around, mate. Look at that. Isn't that nuts, mate? Look at this. Virgin style. That was a nice, sweet, calm touchdown, wasn't it? Screaming, he wants to see Jerry do some V1 cuts, as in aborts. Is that? I don't know. That'd be quite funny. Wow. I'll tell you the one thing that I'm definitely going to do, folks. I'm definitely going to simulate. Oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your cabin manager talking. Do we have anybody on the aircraft who's able to fly an aircraft? No need to panic. We're just checking, just in case anything happens. Would they like to make themselves known to the cabin crew? Me, hello, me. Oh, hello, can you fly a plane? Well, you know, I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, I kind of know how, you know, just, if there's no one else, then I'll take it up. Why, what's happened? Well, they had the fish, they both had the fish, didn't they? Ooh, I got a bit of a dicky tummy because of that. Aidan Campbell, she should bank right onto finals over Greenwich. Wow, what a shot that is. I've been out there many times when I've visited East London and seen the aircraft. Remember a 747 SP. It's Diane 78 CX-37 is lining up. So we definitely have a northern runway approach, do we, folks? Melanie's husband always carries his single-engine flight credentials for that eventuality. Awesome, man. Awesome. Now I believe. Oh, hold on a minute. Has she moved? There was a Delta jet down there, mate. Is she going out now? Is she taxiing? It was the Delta Team USA Neo, the Team USA livery 339, wasn't it? Okay, we've got 747, then 350, then 2 380s. Quite a lineup. Here we go then, folks. What's happened? What's happened? What? What's happened, Jilly? No, what's happened, mate? No, man. I thought it had gone off, mate. I thought it had gone off. Oh, Chili, don't do that to me, man. Professor Mark Taylor looks rogue to me. Oh, CPR, it's going rogue. No, I can't see him, mate. Oh, really? Nuts, man. Yes, she is. There she is. There she is. She's crossing the runway approach. No, she's changed. She has changed runways, man. I'm telling you. Thank you, Nats. Thank you. Everybody say thank you, Nats. I think you'll find, folks. I think you'll find that was a change of runway. Either that, or it was a very late execution for the flight for the glide slope for 27 right. I'm telling you. Is it a 4? It's a 4, isn't it? Still number one, Jilly, was she still number... And the buses stayed away. Look, one came through, literally. Oh yeah, her baby is behind her, look. Nice. So that was a freighter, ladies and gentlemen. In from Dubai. Not from Dubai International, but from Dubai, the, what was it? DWC, that's it, yeah. Flight school, yeah. Aidan Campbell, thank you, Tower, yes. Central, that's it. Yes. That's the way to do it. See what I mean about the left, right, little tiny incremental changes, folks, which wow, is that rain in the distance there, Jilly, mate? Look at the curtains of rain off there in the far distance. Royal Blue Ridge, Emirates and Etihad back-to-back 380s. Wow, it doesn't get much better, does it? Other than, of course, that 747. Wow. Yeah! Avro Arrow, Heavenly Heavy Hour, Rab H, Ian Morrison, Ras Cass, Kurt Erickson, Jacqueline Hall. That took me back to when I worked at the riding stables. I used to have them fly over all the time. Wow. And I miss Concorde too. We all do. Oh, really? Oh, really? Deborah Davies, take care. Oh, really? Really? Oh, my God. Hold on. I've got to come for this one. Wow. Now, how close behind each other are these 380s, man? Jilly? Is it literally one after the other? Oh, okay. So we might get two in the shot then. I'm sorry I Sorry to the Iberia jet, which is down safely. I just wanted to see if we might get some cloud motion, but the clouds are moving very, very quick. Queen's still number one. Okay. So Qatar first. Etihad. Is it Qatar? Is this Qatar? No, it's Emirates. This is Emirates, isn't it? Then Etihad, right, okay. 380's in the mist. Any moment behind it, folks. You should see the Etihad jet. Any moment now. She's going to break out. 500. Very strict on their rules, the Emirates crew people. Very strict. Flare it too early or too late. Going in front of the flipping the board on Monday morning, we get a snotty email. Dear sir, oh wow, she's way over there. Wow, man, I tell ya, did you? Mind that? Did you hear all the vents and the overflows and all the systems just making all their noises, and oh, it's just fantastic, isn't it? Diesel 13 China Eastern 777 on approach, nice. Rab H, was that slow motion? It's insane, isn't it? Dorset Aviator, classic shot. Sleazy Rider, double whammy. So let's see how the Etihad boys and girls do, shall we? Rolls-Royce engines on this one. Trent 900s. Listen out for all the generators and the posh, not posh. Well, I'm going to steal that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I'm going to steal that. Who was it who said posh, not bosh? Alex, if you don't mind, I'm going to nick that one off you. Posh, not bosh. How gnarly was that, man? They were just almost identical landings, well. Absolute butter. Blick Fang. Ian Morrison, gorgeous. Squidell, butter. 500 tons down like butter, Gordon Freeman. Caroline F, yeah, totally smooth. Alex Hilton, just float down. Unbelievable. Aidan Campbell's gifted a membership. Thank you, Aidan. It's just a big old lump, innit? MDC Vegas, no problem, easy landing. Ken Farmello tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. G'day. What's Roger's post? No. What What time? What time? Oh no, man. I wish you hadn't have told us. 767 in the new livery. Oh, we'll see it again, mate. Clifton Alexander, welcome back. First class member, Clifton. Pardon me. Is that raspberry and chocolate? XC Guard Tim has gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, XC Guard. Oh, easy, easy, easy. I think that was a little bit of an over, sort of like, you know, went a little bit too wide on that one, if you know what I mean. Flipping heck. Can't get it, Lloyd Bell, unfortunately. The cloud is very low at the moment. Mind you, you never know, you never know. It's one thing I love about museums. Well, I love museums in general, but the smell of a museum. It's like getting on an old cockpit, isn't it? Thank you, Dorset Aviators. That's not the TAP 321 that did the go around earlier, is it? Remember earlier that was a go around? Oh no, it was a departure, wasn't it? Ooh, yeah! Getting a bit tasty. Was it? Are you sure? No. Okay. Bit of a stack shot. Lloyd Bell will certainly hear it. 5,000 feet and dropping. I can hear something over the top of me. If that motorcycle would shut up, or even this 320 Neo. A400 to the east, CPR. No, it wasn't. That was the Emirates 380. That was yeah. I'm talking about the TAP 320. Yeah. EGPX, that somewhat musty smell of old stuff. The first time I flew in an AN24, it had that smell. Grease, oil, leather, a little bit of dampness, if you know what I mean, but only slightly. But yeah, grease, oil, leather, fabric smells, and a little bit of fuel and everything mixed in with it. It's a great smell. Blimey, do you know what? This is the first British Airways 777 we've had in. Oh, was it? Okay. I think. Yes. Let's go Bigfoot. Let's go Bigfoot touchdown. Floating it. Oh, look at this. Oh, skills. Oh, skills, man. I mean, a bit of oscillation just to keep it on the centre line because it's naturally going to want to move, isn't it? But wow, what about that? What a float and straighten up. Cheryl Howard. Okay. Blick fang, nice throaty roar. apricot crumble. Every time I read her bleeding name out, I want some apricot crumble. I haven't had any for years, so 26 years old, JP, that 777. Wow. See a little bit of ooh, nicely straightened. See, that was kicked. That was, even though you couldn't really physically see the rudder moving, that was definitely kicked, wasn't it, to straighten it up before it touched down. Mate, sod off whoever you are, man. Flipping, it's just spam. Yeah, it's just spam, innit? A troll, yeah. We're so lucky that we do get very few trolls. We do get few though, don't we? I mean, so many other channels, because they don't keep an eye on what's going on their channel, even though they've got like 45,000 moderators talking at the same time. They're too busy talking to each other than... Yeah. Flat Earth people. I mean, you know, how can you classify yourself as an intelligent species? You know, link yourself to the human race if you're actually in belief of the flat Earth theory. Just look at all the different parameters of it, mate. Gravity being one, and other things. You're just so easily gullible, aren't you? Some people are just so flipping gullible. They're so easily, you know, heard it from the bloke down the pub kind of thing, you know. Oh yeah, Steve down the pub there. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, it's flat, mate. Yeah, it's flat. Yeah, Steve said it down the pub. You know, he knows everything. He does. Yeah. What's he doing? It must be a professor of something or something. No, he's a bus driver, mate. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah. Got that pint. He's got a light outlet. Excuse me, sir, would you mind stepping away from the vehicle, please? What's that you get from the old bill? A show ticket or something? Fix it and show it or something, I don't know. Nicely done, you see. The thing is not to panic, see here. Scott. That's very true, man. Yeah. Peter Broom, not Peter Broom. The flying balls are at Duxford this weekend. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to see. I did actually mention the other day when the unfortunate incident with the Spitfire with the BBMF that they would likely ground their fleet UFN. Here we go. Listen out for these. Nick Fishenden. This must be I mean, I do read Flight Global and other channels, good channels that is, people that have good news. Well, not good news, but legitimate news, not airplane nearly crashes, you know, that kind of thing. And I do read obviously Flight Global, and what's the other one that I read? And I did read about Air Current. What was it? Biman Bangladesh. After deliberation, they had originally cancelled their order of A350-900s, but they were told that when they placed the letter of intent that if they cancel it, it's $5 million per aircraft cancellation fee. So they quickly went back to the board and said, let's do another evaluation, and they came back and said, yeah, they would be great. So we'll have them after all. Thanks very much. I think that's for 3 A350-9s at $180 million each. I'll have 3, mate. Cheers. Discount for 4? Nah, you're right, just have 3. Free Mars bars for life if you order 4. Oh, don't tempt me, son, don't tempt me. Yeah, that came down pretty, didn't it? A producer, thank you, Robert Hilton. That's the one, a producer. Thank you, Jez. Thank you, Raskas. Thank you, Joanna. Slim Jim, thank you. Bits and Pieces UK. Today air show, tomorrow can't wait. Today air show, tomorrow can't wait. What's that? No rooftop views, but certainly balcony views. The courtyard is a great place. I think that's where we're starting off, isn't it, Chilly? We're starting off on Sunday. And of course our... Oh, really? Okay, so you're saying it might be 9s on Sunday morning then? Okay. The Red Devils, I have that Delta 330 Team USA livery coming my way. Oh. Did I miss it going out? Did I miss it going out then, Team USA? Yeah, good luck. It's alright, we got rid of it, folks. SAS, it's in the game. Come on, mate, drive a bit faster, son, drive a bit faster. Good lad. That's true. Really? Oh, that's hilarious, mate. Wow.
Mr. E. Presley II. Hey up, better late than never. It's the Yorkshire Elvis. Better late than never. I've been down the road at club, had a few beers.
Nick Gray motivated to go back to work. Set of Allison engines on it. Oh, it's the first time you see the T-tail elevators working there. Look at the elevators on the tail. Whoa, easy, Shan.
Bruce Motu, Loganair lawn dart.
Whistly old set of Pratt & Whitneys. Blimey, it's 7:15, Jilly. Flipping heck.
Pocket rocket. It's what they used to call the old 111s, wasn't it? 24 hours from Tulsa. And this one from Steve, who wrote in yesterday at 6:15. Well, what we're going to use as the closeout shot then, Julie. Charge is going to be scratching at the door. Let me in, you horrible person. Hello, Daddy, I love you. Oh, I thought it was a start for a minute. It was him. Sounded like an XWB startup. You had to be there. And if that guy from, or the guys and girls from BA Engineering are still watching, thanks, fellas, for everything you do. Called them Irks in the old days, didn't they? 380? Oh, what time? How long? Yeah, Shenzhen 3:30, folks. That's our curtain call. By the way, I hope you liked our new opening to the show, although Jilly got it wrong. Yeah, you're supposed to unmute it. Oh, that was fun. Yeah. Rachel, it was windy earlier. Sorry. Well, it's not really a new intro. It's just we've added we've added a graphic. I'd also like to just make a tiny change, I think, to the. It's just at the end where I go down like that, and then then the audio comes in. It's really nice. You know, the jet audio that comes in is, you know, it's a difficult one when you're talking about. I mean, it's funny. 5 seconds in editing is a long time. Smoky these old IAEs are, man. Look at that. Is he speeding up there? Wow. China Southern 787, 4 minutes. Aidan Campbell, thank you. Definitely, they've definitely. Well, I say they've dropped. When the winds were stronger earlier, I was still because I've got this this wall next to me, which literally blocks a considerable amount of wind, which is this wall here. As you can see there, I have a wind wall. Oh. It's still crabbing though, man. Look at that. Scott, I've watched that video the other night 3 times. Oh, the airport one. Oh yeah, thanks folks for the feedback, man. I really appreciate it. Some great feedback from you lot about the edit that I put out. Barry Price, thank you. Another TAP Neojet. That's an all Airbus fleet. Trans Aero Portugal. Yeah, 25 Mitchells on the deck, or 1 Mitchell on the deck would do me, Gordon. That's pretty gnarly, that is. 25 Mitchell, oh, blimey. And there was me saying earlier, blimey, I didn't even know there were any flying. They're probably the most common flipping historic plane in the world, aren't they? Mind you, there are probably about 1 million of them still in the breakers yards. Or in the graveyards. Aeroplane graveyards. Big old carbon wing on it. Look at the wings deflex. Watch the wing deflex. Watch all the flex go out of it, folks. Now, there it is. Look at that. Just the way that it, as soon as those wheels are on the ground, the weight is transferred from the wings to the wheels. Randy Bushbound tuning in from Palm Springs. Wayne Dyer, good day to you. John Grinham would add mine in October. Oh, Rachel Dickinson. Thank you, everyone. Okay, there we go. Lisbon Spotter is in the house. Denise Canning. Michelle Bartlett. Gordon Freeman. 16 B-25s on the USS Hornet. Wow. 16 B-25s on the USS Hornet. Okay. Yes. Back in the war. Is that right? Or because they did actually fly the B-25 Mitchell from Thank you, Linda. Yeah, 25 Mitchells on an aircraft carrier is some going, I tell you. I mean, they're not massive, but they're obviously bigger than a. Bit nose heavy there. Oh, easy, son. Right, bit high speed maybe. I mean, literally 2 knots. 1 or 2 knots makes a pretty major difference on approach speeds. EGPX closeout flight just approaching the Lambourne hold. There we go. Thank you, EGPX. Squirrel. Sucruse. What's his name? The Japanese guy. Is he Japanese or Korean or what? I don't know. It's but he's saying Eurowings anyway. Might get an A346 or a 339, Nick Gray. What's that all about? CPR correct. A-firm. TiVo, that's it. Tavon. Sorry, Tavon. Is it Tavon? Sorry. You said it. Okay. Well, sometimes it's a bit difficult to understand your accent, Jelly. Tavon sounds like TiVo, doesn't it? I don't know. 10 minutes out, Aidan Campbell, thank you. MDC Vegas. See how it is an upslope, isn't it? It's definitely upslope, the London 27 right runway. Definitely an upslope there, because it now. Will it dip away, or is it does it rise to a level and then stay at that level? But if it goes on and on and on, then you'd have to actually have a look at the A380 landings from earlier, because one of the I think the earlier Emirates 380 used so much runway that would it have dipped from view or visibly sunk the other side of that hump? What hump? Nick Fishington, most definitely the C919, the Comac C919, powered by the LEAP engine, is very much in production. In fact, the Chinese government have given sort of like, recommendations to Air China and China carriers to use the C919, those who want to use aircraft on domestic routes. Laugh it up, fuzzball. Laughing up. Sometimes it's a bit like if you look at Finnair. Sometimes they might use the A321. Other days they'll use the 350. It depends on the amount of cargo that's booked onto the aircraft. That obviously means that they'll have to use a larger aircraft. But yeah, generally these guys tend to use their Dreamliner most of the time. 350 as well. We've seen, haven't we? Or do they have them? Sorry, no. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, they do. It's just got a different... What? Big Jet TV medication of choice. Chonny the Pommy. Glad we can be of assistance, Chonny. Catbox 37 C919. I know the Chinese are very good at building things. I mean, basically everything that you're seeing in front of you right now is built in China, isn't it? Literally. Was that moisture coming off those wings? Was that cloud? That's just cloud, isn't it? Yeah. That's just not the key. So I'm sure that their systems will be good. Hmm. 7 minutes for the 330. Oh, yeah. Now you would have felt that in the cabin, man. Definitely would have felt that. Nick Fishenden. Yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about, but you know, other than their automobiles, I don't think the Chinese have. Well, I mean, maybe they have their military stuff. Would they not be able to? Use one of their military manufactured engines. What now? I don't know, let us know. EasyPX number 7 to land the 330 by the sounds of it. Vegas Mark, yes, you're right. Yeah, I appreciate that. But that can be said for anywhere in the world. You know, I always classify my products as either a Monday car or a Friday car, or a product. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes you're lucky and you get a product that, whether it be electronic or what, you get a product that was perhaps it's a very old saying that we used to use in the car industry. It's either a Friday or a Monday car, or really, to be honest with you, it was a Friday. If it was a Friday car, it would probably give you problems all its life because they want to get home, don't they? Whereas a car made on Monday or on Tuesday or Wednesday even would be a car with which they would perhaps spend a little bit more time on, as opposed to hurrying up and getting it finished, get it out the door before they nip off down the pub. Joanna B, Shenzhen over Finchley. All the lovely hoorays standing up. Hello there. We're going out to Chelsea tonight. EasyPX should be number 5 to land if he's reading the sequence right. Oh, mate, you want to get out of the way. You want to get out of the way, son. You're a little bit on the high side. Watch out, watch out. Ooh. Yeah, he was having a bit of a laugh, wasn't he, the old crow? Look at me, come on. I've got real wings, mate. I can dodge. Daniel Burns. British Leyland. Oh dear. God, we had some funny old cars, didn't we? Yeah. But that was just a nowhere else in the world. Just a proper British thing, that was, wasn't it? Freewheelers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, that's going down the EasyJet and Ryanair route, isn't it? You can have the car for 40 quid, but it costs you £5 for a cassette player. And what music did you play on it? That's hilarious, man. Good evening, pop pickers, and welcome to the top 40. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Jacqueline Hall, that looked very close. Is she talking about The Crow and the Airbus? There's a new book coming out, The Crow and the Airbus, available in all good bookstores from Monday. Oh no, that's right, they're not open on Monday, sorry. Craig Russell, Virgin Atlantic 787-9, arriving from Las Vegas, and here it is. Power up. All the way from Vegas. Wow! A little bit on the side there. Easy, son. Come on, kick that rudder. Come on, boy, come on! Andy B. Welcome back, Andy B. He's a returning member, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. All our returning members, our new members, gifted members. Thank you for all those who gifted memberships today as well, folks. I hope you enjoyed our sort of like a windy show. It certainly got off to a good start, but it's died down a little bit, as you can see from tit sock. At the moment, I reckon it's around about 10 knots, if that. EGPX number 2 to land. Here we go. Someone just randomly put up rusty dances. Aidan Campbell 319, then 333. Wow, 319. I didn't think they were operating anymore. He's got another light outlet. That's another producer due in this afternoon, tomorrow morning. LA Girl. Thank you, LA Girl. No. Really? So dangerous, man. Oh, wait a minute. Jilly, should we get this Air India 777? I think we'll get the Air India 777 and then shoot off, folks, because that's a beautiful aircraft. Is it the sort of like, is it the least aircraft? As in the one without the pinstripe on it or the cheat line? Thank you, Vicky. Daniel Burns' dad had a Datsun dealership in the 70s. Wow. Oh, but that had some great classics in it, didn't it? I had quite a few Datsuns. Loved them, got on with them. Every car rusted in England, didn't it, really, though? Especially the ones at the coastline. Now, watch the gear, the touchdown sequence of the undercarriage, folks. Big old so back set first and then roll it out for around about 50 meters. This is where the okay. And then second set, bang, there we go. Look at that. Maybe not 50 meters, maybe about 10. Oh, Barbara Siegel. The fun is nearly over, back to boring. Oh, sorry, don't make me feel guilty, Barbara. We're hanging around for the 777, folks. Thank you, Craig Russell. Apricot crumble. Danny, say you get asked the speed an aircraft is flying, then whatever your answer will be, you're always going to be theoretically correct, but yet still at the same time you're always going to be incorrect. Okay? Denise Canning was unexpected today. Well, there we go, got a few hours to lose, haven't you? See, they're still crabbing, folks, they're still crabbing. It's not so apparent when the lights are on, but you can still see they're facing the north. King of the North! Scary face. Nice. Still battling the elements there, aren't you? Big old sway going on. Okay, second out. the Mumbai jet. No, yeah, it's 2 out. Stick around for the trailer, folks, at the end. Look at the little addition that we've done. And if you're new to Big Jet TV, follow my instructions. I have spoken! E195 next to land. Oh, okay, we've got another E-jet. Awesome. Who's calling an E-jet? Listen to these. That wing is nuts, isn't it? It's just, the engines just look too big for the bleeding. I mean, in all honesty, that's one where that would probably definitely fit into a GE9X engine, the fuselage. Wow, tip that one in nice. Little bit rough, but we're down. Nice bit of alteration there, kicking of the rudder. So here we go then, folks. Thank you, Daniel. The last one for the day, and we'll see you on Sunday, folks. Be aware that we're going to be around all day on Sunday. Well, not all day. I'm going to see how far I go, but we're hoping to catch a newlywed couple arriving back from Hong Kong. Well, I don't know if that's where they've actually started from, but they're coming from Hong Kong as newlyweds on Sunday morning around about 6:45. So we're got to be up early, folks. 5 a.m. I'm going to be up. Feed the cat. Blow me nose. Always looks like they've just given it a coat of Dulux. Very nicely done. Very controlled. Okay, folks, thank you so much. Have a good evening. Look after yourselves. Be nice to everybody that you meet. Say hello. Give someone a smile in the street next time you're walking. It won't hurt you. And they'll go, oh, I'll give them a smile back. So we'll see you on Sunday, bright and early. Take it easy. Get the app. Watch this.